Khalil had some good moments in round 1 and 2. Pereira started to push the pace on Rountree and Rountree. And in round 4, Pereira just battered Rountree badly. Tremendous heart from Rountree, but it was just too much. And Pereira gets the stoppage with just under 30 seconds left in the 4th round. He defends his title for the 3rd time. Round 1 was close, but Pennington may have edged out Pena. Pena got a takedown in round 2. Later in the round, she took her back. Pena was able to get a takedown in round 3 and once again got the back and threatened with the rear naked choke. Pennington dropped Pena in round 4. Pennington took the 5th round with strikes. The judges scored as a split decision for Juliana Pena. 2 judges gave it 48-47 to her. 1 judge gave it 48-47 to Raquel Pennington. Juliana Pena regains the bantamweight title, which she once possessed. More activity likely won Mario Batista round 1 versus Jose Aldo. Aldo landed some good strikes in round 2 in what was a closer round than round 1. Batista took round 3, but most of it was him just pushing Aldo up against the fence. Batista wins a split decision. 2 of the judges gave it to him 29-28. The other one gave it to Aldo 29-28. Batista has won 7 in a row, which is the 2nd longest active win streak in the UFC bantamweight division, only behind the champion Merab Dvalishvili, who's won 10 in a row in the division. He'll break into the top 10 after the victory. He was number 11 going into the fight, and Jose Aldo was number 10. Conor McGregor disagrees with that decision. Rogan said the judges weren't even looking. That was Jose's story. Bullshit decision. Kevin Holland landed some decent strikes in round 1, but Dolidze got the takedown. But as he was trying to escape, Holland injured his rib, ended up getting mounted and pounded on. The fight was almost stopped, but he made it to the end of the round. But in between rounds, it was clear that he could not continue, so his corner stopped the fight, and Dolidze gets the victory. Dolidze will remain number 10 in the middleweight division, and Kevin Holland will remain number 15 in the welterweight division. Bit of a strange circumstance to get your black belt, but Dolidze did get his BJJ black belt after this victory. Roman's my brother, so happy for him, but I'm also gutted for Holland. That sucks, and nobody wants to fight to end that way. Quick recovery, man, and congrats, Roman. Classy response, as opposed to Dylan Dennis saying, Kevin the quitter, Holland. Kayla Harrison won round 1, landing some good ground and pound at the end of the round. She probably took round 2 despite being cut. And Harrison dominated on the ground in the 3rd round to take that round. Harrison picks up a unanimous decision victory, 30-27, 30-27, 29-28. She improves to 18-1. She's on a 3-fight win streak, 2-0 in the UFC. She wants a title shot next. She was ranked number 3 going into the fight, and Vieira was ranked number 2 in the bantamweight division.
About the title fight tonight and where you stand in the division.
Ladies, enjoy it while you can, because the queen is home and she's coming for that gold.
Only fighter to ever beat Harrison, Larissa Pacheco, fights Cyborg later this month in the PFL. Wonderboy landed some solid strikes in the 1st round versus Buckley. Buckley had more success in round 2 than he did in round 1. Round 3 was close and back and forth until Buckley landed a huge right hand by the cage on Wonderboy Thompson and knocked him out. Huge victory for Buckley. He's won 5 in a row. He'll be in the top 10 on Tuesday. He was 11 going into the fight, and Wonderboy was number 9. Very good fight between Wonderboy and Buckley. Respect to Wonderboy, represented the Carolinas well for years. After the victory, Buckley called out Usman, which is a good call out. Usman does not have a fight scheduled yet. Nothing has been talked about in terms of who he is fighting next. No rumors or anything, and he is ranked number 2, so that would be a huge opportunity for Buckley if he got that fight.
What's up, guys? Stephen Wonderboy Thompson here. Just got back to the hotel. Don't even know how I got here. But again, I get knocked out by an overhand. Once by Pettis, either on the cage or off the cage. It is what it is. I want to say thank you to all of my fans. You guys really showed out for me as I walked out there. You guys have shown me so much support over the years, and I really do appreciate it. And I love you.
Yasmin Lucindo had to use her entire MMA game to pick up the split decision victory over Marina Rodriguez. She's won 4 in a row and will likely be number 6 on Tuesday. It will be a big jump in the rankings because currently Lucindo's 14 and Rodriguez is number 6, so it'll be an 8-spot jump. Despite a really good third round by Austin Hubbard, he drops a split decision to Alexander Hernandez. Almeida outstruck Potieria in round 1 and round 2. He eye-poked him 3 times in like a minute and a half but didn't lose a point. Later in the round, he mounted him and landed big shots. In round 3, the ref missed another eye poke and kept breaking up the action so quickly in the clinch. But the round went to Almeida, the fight went to Almeida, and he looked pretty good. Potieria has lost his last 2. Ryan Spann rocked OSP and went for the guillotine, and he got the tap just over a minute and a half into the contest. Spann does not waste any time. He has 16 first-round finishes and is equally dangerous with the striking and the subs. Tisha Torres' striking was more effective and damaging throughout the 3 rounds, which led her to win a unanimous decision over Kayla Esparza. Esparza retired after the fight. Kayla Esparza is one of 5 two-time champions in the UFC in terms of women. She won the belt by beating Rose Namajunas, and then she got it back by winning a fight with Rose Namajunas. From collegiate wrestler to UFC champion, congrats on a Hall of Fame career. McGee gets the first-round submission over Tim Means, delighting the hometown Utah crowd. McGee snaps a 3-fight losing streak, and Tim Means has now lost 5 of his last 6 fights. This was the 100th straight broadcast for John Anik in terms of pay-per-views. Couple thoughts on the card. I like that they honor retiring fighters like they did with Kayla Esparza. I think that's a nice gesture. I didn't think Kayla got robbed though. As Joe Rogan said, I didn't think that fight was a robbery. And once again, when the UFC goes to states that they don't often go to, you always see some weird reffing, and that one ref was awful in the Potieria versus Almeida fight. He should never ref a UFC fight again. Dylan Dennis bet $70,000 on Alex Pereira. Pereira weighed 230 pounds on the afternoon of the fight. Strickland's coach says that Dana and Hunter Campbell told them that the DDP fight is on. Strickland will likely use more teeth to the body in this fight. DDP, I never know what that guy's gonna do, but it's working. He's won every fight. Strickland himself says no date yet, but it should be January in LA, so maybe UFC 311 January 18th. The bantamweight fight is added to the fight night card on November 9th, Romeus versus Bolanos. Kopylov and Hernandez could have easily been in the top 5, but were made to fight each other. Hernandez willed his way to victory in that one. He kept failing takedown attempts and getting blasted in the face with punches, but he kept on trucking and finally got that takedown, got the submission via rear naked choke. He's gonna have to do the same thing against Pereira if he wants to win.
I got everybody, I give you everybody! Everybody on the time!
Charles Oliveira's son is born, and he is named Simba.
And, then I also look at our partners in TKO and I see, what Dana's doing, and they're just crushing it. And I see stuff with the Sphere, and, I look at that production and I'm like, I want to do that. It's just like a lot of fun. Man, it's amazing. It's amazing to watch them do what they do at the level they do it, and there's nothing like them in the world.